Introduce
Portland Sports Arena. It's Portland Wrestling. Brought to you tonight by Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one. And by Tom Peterson at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Hello, everyone. I'm Don Koss, and tonight is a very sad moment in Portland wrestling and for all of professional wrestling throughout the Northwest. As you probably know by now, we lost Frank Bonema this past Tuesday morning. It's a great loss. We'll miss him dearly. We want you to know that all your cards, your letters, your phone calls over the past couple of weeks were of great comfort to Frank, and were greatly appreciated by Frank and his family. Our hearts, our prayers go out to his wife Anita and his family tonight. And I'll tell you, Dutch Savage is here, and Dutch, we can fill in for Frank Bonema, but no one's ever going to replace him. He was the best, and you people out there were a tremendous part of his life over the past 15 years. We're going to miss him, Dutch.
Frank Bonema can be imitated a lot of times, but you'll never duplicate Frank Bonema. As you said, we'll dearly miss him. He's resting now. Frank's troubles are over. God bless him. Next time the Lord decides to stop on this planet, I'm quite sure Frank will be one of the people that go with him. Frank knew the truth. We appreciate, as he said, everything that you people have done by sending in cards and letters to the station. Thank you very much, and I'm quite sure his family appreciate it also. The king is dead. Long live the king.
We'll be right back after this word for Tom Peterson.
Eve.
We have got a wild one tonight. Oh, mercy. This is going to be one of the wildest cards that we've ever had in Portland wrestling history, Dutch.
You see that man just got in the ring in the blue cape? You all know Stasiak's coming up to the ring now in the black. That man that just got into the ring, I want you to take a very close look at him when he takes off that robe. That is Paul Ellering, 239 pounds of lethal dynamite. He looks cocky, he acts cocky, and he has reason to be cocky because he is a tremendous professional wrestler, and I don't say that about too many folk.
No, you don't. And he's out to prove it tonight.
I don't think he has to prove much. His reputation superseded him, and he's the guy that ran Ventura out of Minneapolis.
Ladies and gentlemen,
On.
before announcing the first event this evening, I just want to spend a brief moment telling you that we're very sorry that Frank Bonema is no longer going to be with us. For 15 years, he has been a very important part of professional wrestling all over the Northwest. And he's done a remarkable job, and we're all going to miss him very, very much. And that's about all you can say, really. So, goodbye, Frank Bonema. The first event this evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 242 pounds, the man who says that he ran Jesse Ventura out of the Midwest and that has been a star in the Superdome in New Orleans and all the big cities in the East Coast, introducing Paul Ellering. His opponent in this corner, 265 pounds, from New York City, the one and only Stan Stasiak. Referee Sandy Ball.
Well, Ellering has wasted no time whatsoever. He went right to the top of the heap. He's got the crusher in there. First bout in the territory. I wouldn't want to get that kind of a booking.
But I would imagine you've had a few of those, Dutch, over the years.
I've had quite a few surprises, and it's no picnic when you walk into an area and you say, well, who am I wrestling tonight? And they'll say somebody like Dick the Bruiser or the Crusher. You just want to leave, you know.
Yeah.
Why me? I just got started. Give me somebody that's a little smaller than me, you know.
You remembered a previous appointment. Well, I'll tell you, Stasiak's been around that ring a few times, and I'm sure he's, if anybody's going to be prepared for Ellering, that man's the one.
You don't give Stan Stasiak too many surprises, but I hope he hasn't underestimated Ellering. Ellering's been in the business now about 6 years, and he's been working mainly back east in the Midwest. He ran Ventura out of Minneapolis. I understand he had a couple of bouts with him and hurt him badly in New York City. I don't know whether Jesse is still wrestling in that area or he had to quit for a while.
What's the argument about up there? Is he?
I don't see. It's lucky that the people can't hear some of the conversation that goes on in the ring between participants at some time, or they'd shut us off the air.
Yeah.
There's a couple of nice remarks. He says, "Well, how is everything?" And Stan says, "Oh, just fine."
Yeah,
but
right.
that's not the truth. You heard what I heard.
That's right.
And that's why we can't repeat it. Ellering's a cutie. He'll lull you to sleep and then cripple you. Look at the size of that man.
Jeez, I tell you, he looked like he graduated from the Hulk School of Bodybuilding.
I figure at least 20 inches on the arm. I figure about a 54-inch chest normal. Looks like he got about a 28-inch waist.
He's not going to buy off the rack.
Sure likes to talk a lot, too, doesn't he?
Yes.
Stasiak, better watch him. You folks wondering about Rowdy Piper coming in this week, hang on to your hats. He's coming in. He's going to start in the Pacific Northwest Sunday. That's tomorrow night. Forest Grove at the high school gym. And you're going to be seeing Rowdy Piper here this coming Tuesday night in the special against Buddy Rose.
That's his first visit to the Northwest, isn't it?
It'll be the first one in a long, long time. Rowdy's one of the most sought-after men in the business today, and his curriculum is horrendous. We're very fortunate. The only reason he's coming back in here is to get a hold of Buddy Rose this coming Tuesday night. Rose just had one of the largest houses in the history of professional wrestling in Madison Square Garden, $190,000, and Rose is doing big things back there. This may be the last chance we get to see Buddy Rose in this area for quite a long time, too. It should be a match to be remembered this coming Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Referee's position. Standing top wrist lock. He was going inside. He went outside with it. Oh, hey, whoa.
Oh.
Hello. Hello. Stan Stasiak weighs close to 270 pounds.
And you heard it all right there.
Look at this guy.
What was that he used to
I think it was brutal strength. He horsed Stasiak off of him. There's a reversal from the inside wrist lock, takes it into the front arm bar, locking in the elbow. Oh, there's a hip lock by Ellering. That's 270 pounds.
I'll tell you, between those two out there, there's a lot of pounds in the middle of that ring.
Look at Ellering. Look at him.
Yeah.
Now that's sheer cockiness. I don't think he's ever had the starch knocked out of him. Oh, there's a hip lock by the Crusher. Welcome to the Northwest.
There's a little bit of starch right there. Yeah, I think that got his attention, Dutch.
Boy, this...
Those stands ready now.
This man is huge. Stasiak's a little taller, but this Ellering is broad as a tugboat. And he shoots him off the ropes right in our face. Ooh, tried an elbow, missed him. Oh, look at this.
Oh, my God.
Oh. That was
Boy, that hurt.
270 pounds, folks. He picked him up like a little rag doll.
Oh, that hurt.
Take a good look at Ellering's eyes while he's walking around there. I wonder if he's got one oar in the water. He's a mean-looking dude.
He's intense.
I would say
He's intense, yeah.
There's a side headlock. Stan grinding on it. Ellering standing up for some leverage on him. Stasiak's so much taller than he is.
No, look at that.
There's a try for a takedown. Oh, he misses. Stasiak picks him up.
Oh!
Look out. You people that don't have color, I think Ellering is more embarrassed than hurt. He came up, his face was red as a beet.
Yeah,
he turned his back on him and shot some fingers in there to throat. That'll jam your windpipe in a hurry. Stock's got a hand up to partially block it. Still yet, you get one of those in the Adam's apple. You don't breathe too good for about 30 or 40 seconds.
That's Sandy Barr, the referee. Oh.
There's a boot right to the chest, and Stasiak threw the ropes out on the floor. You got a 10 count on the apron, folks. If you get knocked out in the apron just underneath the ropes there, you got a 10 count. Ellering's going after Stasiak again. Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Right on that.
However, when you're on the floor, you got a 20 count to get back in the ring. And if the other participant distracts the referee in any way, shape, or form while he's counting, and has to break the count, it starts all over again. A lot of people use that for a weapon on the outside of the ring.
Oh. I'll tell you, you feel that clear up here. That floor gets a little harder when 270 pounds lands on it. Oh, look at that.
My
look at that.
Goodness. You hear that one?
I felt it.
Knocked the wax right out of your ears.
Yeah, look at that.
This Ellering's a bull of a man. I've never seen anybody walk that cocky. You can get a camera at ringside, folks. One of my favorite radio announcers is out here tonight, Dave Collins. They're sitting on that far corner over there by that fellow with the yellow and blue jacket. You can see him over there, rather dapper-looking gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
Dave Collins and one of his friends.
He's been in Portland radio a long time.
I'm going to see if I can get David to take a match later on. He's been giving me a lot of starch over the years. Oh, there's a foot to the chest. Stasiak missed with a right hand. Look at this.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, Stasiak stopped him. Fire with fire.
Oh, did you hear that?
I heard it. I heard it.
Oh, that may take him a while to get his thoughts back. Oh, a little humility setting in right now, Dutch.
I
Look at
wouldn't
that.
trust Ellering with a 20-foot piece of chain. Stasiak tried for the heart punch. Wisely. This Ellering went to school before he came out here. I don't think he's ever seen Stan go for that hard punch. He must have done some checking.
Yeah.
He shoots it in again. Didn't appear to those fingers look like they were closed. I think he got him with the tips of the fingers.
Oh, here we go.
Head smash to the turnbuckle. Now again, Stasiak, a huge man. There's an arm whip. There's a clothesline. He takes him down on the back of his head.
Okay.
Ellering tries for a pin. We got a 2 count. Stasiak just gets out. Right hand. They're both trading. Oh.
Boy, they're going at it now.
Yes, they are. There's a heart punch again. A try for it. Ellering moved. Stosh must have jammed his hands out. There's a full Nelson by Ellering. Oh, he's got that locked in. Don, he's got that locked in.
Well, I'll say
He's got those fingers locked in. That's a big man to try to break a full Nelson. Stasiak submitted. That's it. It's over. Paul Ellering has just won the first bout. Oh, he's a big man.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, it's going to take a while for Stan to recover from that one.
You lock
He's in a lot of pain down there right now, Dutch.
You lock those fingers in on a full Nelson when you're as big as Ellering is through the chest. That hurts.
You were talking about Piper coming to town. We got a lot of things happening around the Northwest, Dutch. And I know you've got the entire rundown of that action.
All right, this coming Sunday, tomorrow is Forest Grove, and Monday, Yakima. Tuesday night, the big Portland special. Don't forget, folks, Rowdy Piper's going to be in Forest Grove. He's also going to be in Portland. Maybe the last chance you get to see Rowdy Piper and Buddy Rose for a long, long time. So get your tickets early. Don't be shut out. Wednesday night, Seattle. Thursday night, Salem. Friday night at Eugene, the Lane County Fairgrounds. There's a rematch between Oliver and his partner against Hacksaw Sawyer and his partner in a tag match for the championship down there. Elton Owens has a rematch. We're also coming to Portland next Saturday and Findlay, Washington this coming Sunday. And now we got to talk about Marv Tonkin, don't we?
Well, let's do that. About Rowdy Piper and Buddy Rose, and now we're going to let Buddy Rose do a little talking for himself.
The Portland Sports Arena will see this Tuesday night Playboy Buddy Rose square off against a man making what he hopes to be a triumphant return this Tuesday night after a 2-year absence, Rowdy Piper, a man
that's likely to give you a run for your money, Mr. Rose?
There's a reason for this, and the Wiz will tell you what that is. My manager, the Wizard, I introduce you people to him now.
You have a so-called champion that answers to the name of Ric Flair, who deliberately got himself disqualified to save his belt, and now he sends in stooge number 1, Roddy Piper. Well, Roddy, let me tell you, on my behalf and on Buddy's, you're gonna be playing your bagpipes from a different when Buddy Rose gets done with you.
That's right. Piper, now you make your return. Now you want a championship match with Ric Flair. Well, I have found out that the winner of this match will get to meet Ric Flair in the near future in the Portland Sports Arena. Well, let me tell you something, Roddy Piper. You've been gone for a long time, and the Playboy's never left. He's still there. I leave, but I still come back. But you didn't come back. You let your people down. Do you think they're going to back you up now? They forgot who Roddy Piper is. They don't know who Roddy Piper is. We'll find out when we walk in that square circle. We'll see if your fans still back you up, but they won't. Buddy Rose and Roddy Piper are going to meet once again, and the winner will meet Ric Flair and Piper. It's going to be a fight, but I'm not going down no more.
They may not recognize Roddy's by face, but they sure will by smell.
The Grand Wizard, along with Playboy Buddy Rose, Mr. Rose, locking up with Roddy Piper. It'll be this Tuesday night at the Portland Sports Arena.
At Tom P. Oh, mercy. We're back. Portland Sports Arena.
Second bout of the evening. Don Owens is going to introduce the participants. Hang on, folks. It's going to be a wild night here tonight. I got a feeling.
Oh.
Anytime you can walk into a territory with Stan the Crusher Stasiak in it and come in and put a full Nelson on him and have him submit, almost knock him out, you've got something on the ball. That was, in case you missed it, folks, that's what happened the first bout this evening. Paul Ellering, the one we were told he was coming in here for the past 2 months, came in, and he came in with a bang.
Yeah,
he upset Stasiak.
Chris Adams and Mike Miller are in the ring right now. And if you were watching last week, you know what's going to be coming up a little bit later.
This event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 240 pounds from Mississippi, Mike Miller.
Big Mike Miller.
His opponent in this corner, 236 pounds from London, England, the sensational Englishman, Chris Adams.
Chris Adams, he got hurt here, about 2 months ago, and he had to leave for a while to recuperate. And I found out part of the reason he left was because of Rip Oliver and this Abdullah. I understand he got burnt quite bad. Somebody told me that his sheik was throwing fire or something like that.
That's what you were saying last week, Dutch.
I find that hard to believe that a man can throw a ball of fire. Ever try to pick up a hunk of fire? Anyway, Chris recuperated. He went to Japan to get back in shape, and you know what he did?
What's that?
He got himself entered in the Junior Light Heavyweight Championship of the World Championship Series over there. He beat everybody they had in Japan and from Europe. He's supposed to go back over in there in April. I hope we don't lose him. He's too good a competitor.
Hey, he is, and he's very popular among the fans. Good wrestler.
If everything goes right for Chris Adams, I predict big things for the man. He's got some fantastic moves, and you saw that kick that he used here last week.
We heard that thing.
I don't know where he learned to do that, but...
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I was embarrassed. I almost jumped out of the crow's nest. It made such a bang when he kicked the guy. I knew the match was over.
Yeah. Well, you may see that again tonight.
Look at this. Arm drag. He's got that elbow hooked. Miller thought he was going to go south with it, so he hit the ropes. Very smart move on Miller's part.
Chris Adams is one of the fastest men you'll ever find in the ring.
Yeah, for a 230-pounder, I would say so.
You bet.
He doesn't look like it. He looks like a teenage rock singer, this guy.
Yeah.
I wish I was that pretty. I'd be a millionaire by now.
Well, maybe he's got something on the side here, Dutch. What kind of a hold is that he's got on him now?
Well, he's got that arm stuffed in. It was a sitting long wrist bar. He had it sitting down, and Miller rolled over, which is a mistake. You never get face down when somebody's got your arm hooked.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Now he's going for a knee drop. Across the back of the arm, right at the elbow socket with the shin bone. If you got your arm on the mat, you can absorb some of the punishment, but if your arm is up off that mat, he snaps that down to you. It hurts. There's a cross-front face lock. Now he's going in for a hammerlock on the reverse side, and Miller gets the trunks, tries for a pin. Barr spotted it. This Miller has improved since he came in. Oh, a knee right in the middle of the back.
Fans along the ringside yelling, "We want Chris." So does Miller.
Miller has improved very much since he's come into the Northwest. He wins some and loses some. As of lately, he's been winning a few more than he's losing. So he's coming along well. Not a very sign. There he goes. He just took Adams down by the hair. He's learned.
Yeah.
He turned his back and turned Chris away from the referee bar, and then he went in and got the hair and took him over with it. One of the ladies at ringside just shouted something that you couldn't say on the Sabbath.
No. Or on any other day.
Right.
And stay on the air.
Right. Sweet, young, innocent little old lady, right?
Oh, sure, yes. Everybody's grandma.
There's a tackle off the ropes by Miller. Gets out of the way, goes for a hip lock. Miller just spotted that coming. He would have ended up in about the third row at ringside in somebody's lap. He's lucky he stopped.
You think Miller's heard about Adams' foot action?
I think he saw him, because I know everybody else in that dressing room, when these matches are in progress, there's monitors back there, and they're watching these guys. And I'm quite sure a lot of people noticed what Paul Ellering just did tonight, too.
Yeah.
This Adams will fool you. He looks like a teenager. Chris is 24, 25 years old. He's been around the wars for quite a while. He got his start in England. He was the British Empire heavyweight champion. And he doesn't look as big as he is. He's a very strong young man and a double tough individual.
Well, pay close attention if you're watching out there, and pay close attention to Adams' foot action, because it happens so fast, just like last week.
And Miller did it again. He turned his back. It's questionable. He turned his back so everybody in the building can see it except the referee, and I think he's going to get away with it. He got the hair and took him over. Side headlock and rolled with him, but he had a hold of his hair. Smart move. There's Granny.
Of course, Sandy's got to be able to see it before he can do anything about it.
He can have a good idea what you're doing, but he cannot break it unless he actually sees the act being committed.
Well, Grandma saw it over there.
Grandma sees everything.
Oh, look at
there's a reverse suplex. Down goes Miller.
Oh.
Folks, you land on the back of your neck. There's no explanation needed. That jams you. That just jams your vertebrae. Right hand. It was open. It wasn't closed. Lion mare. The kneeling chin lock from behind. Something you never do, Don. When you got your man in trouble, never realize there's a crowd present, because if you start listening to the crowd and they say hit him and you ask them, he might shake your timbers and drop you right on the spot when you turn away from him. That's a no-no.
Look at this. Look at this.
Chris has got that locked. It's legal. It's locked in there pretty tight. People say, well, why doesn't he grab his other leg? Well, he's got those legs there. Well, grab one of the legs and see what happens to your head. He'll tear it off for you. He's almost got that hooked into a sleeper position.
Oh, he has. We may be going to Dream City here. Nice.
Is that it? No, not quite. He didn't have it up tight enough, I don't think. Anyway, Miller didn't like that.
Oh, boy, I tell you, he brought that one up right on the chin.
Don't forget the National Wrestling Association Midgets down are coming in at the end of the month. You're going to be able to see those in Findlay, Washington. On October 17th, the Midgets will be here, plus everybody else you see on KPTV, Channel 12. We might even take our director and our announcer over there. You never know. Larry Neat's out in the truck tonight, folks.
Let's do that.
He's my main man.
He's neat.
Larry's neat.
You think that'll get us an extra cup of coffee?
I don't know, but you think it'll make Chuck Mandel jealous?
Here we go.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Chris maybe underestimated this Miller. This Miller is starting to lay some heavy timber in on it. That was an elbow right to the pit of the back.
Miller's
Body
a big
slam.
man. Look.
He's a big young man. Ooh. Elbow drop right on the chest. Chris is in a lot of pain. There's a try for a pin. He got about a 1 1/4.
What does that? What do you think that Miller weighs in at?
Well, judging from here, I'd say about 245. Miller's about 6'3". He's a big young man. He'll fool you. He's about 6'3". I'd say 245. Chris Adams wide open.
Boy, I'd say that.
There's a forearm.
I think that registered on the Richter scale, I think.
Going for it again. Right hand to the stomach. Miller better be very careful. He's getting exceedingly close to being disqualified.
Look at that. He's got his thumb in his eye. Miller had his thumb in Adams' eye.
There's another body slam. Oh. Tackle from Miller sends Adams down. Adams gets out of the way.
Here we go. Now
He caught him coming again.
we may see some of that foot action now.
There's a back body drop by Adams. Boom! Down goes Miller. Oh, look at that! Kick!
Oh!
Did you hear that? Oh, he dropped him like a right sack of wheat.
This could be the beginning of the end right now.
He's out of it. He don't even know where.
No, he's in Fresno right now.
Right across the face.
This could be it. This could be it. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh. I hope I didn't knock the audio man right out of his chair out in the truck, but when that Adams delivers that kick, you can hear it all over the arena in here.
Woo. And this is just the beginning tonight, Dutch. Oh, my. We'll be right back after this word for Marv Tonkin Ford.
This young man was coming into the Pacific Northwest, and what a way to start out here in the Northwest with a win over the crusher Stan and Stasiak. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Ellering.
You know, Dutch, everywhere I go, the people, they all want to know. They say, who is this man? Who is this man with the body of a Greek god? Who is this man that has the eye of a tiger? Who is this man that is the desire of every lady that has never lived on this green earth? And I say I am Precious Paul, the living doll, the master of disaster, the master blaster. And from A to 80, Precious drives him crazy. Now I wear tassels on my feet, and my hair is always neat. I'm so lean in the waist, and as you can tell, I am so pretty in the face. But mark my words, this body writes no checks. It cannot cash. In the annals of history, I have been a world champion. I have held a world record in weightlifting, and I back up from no man. No man on this earth. And lest you forget that I am the best thing to ever happen to the great Northwest. Look at this body. I can't believe it myself. Whoa! Look at this body. Pure, unadulterated power. Power. Need I say more? I could just come out here and just stand and pose. Nothing more need be said.
Well, rather poetic individual with a 20-inch arm. I guess he can say just about anything he wants to. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a word from my friend and yours, Tom Peterson. Can you believe that guy?
The Tom...
Oh. Well, feast your eyes out there in the ring, and Dutch, you tell them what's happening.
In case you people at home didn't hear Don Owens, we were a little late on bringing it in. There's a six-man tag TV main event. Rip Oliver's Armory. Rip Oliver, Sheikh Abdullah Hussein, and the Assassin in the black with the hood in a six-man tag bout. Requested by Hacksaw Sawyer, Steve Pardee, and one of the newcomers, one of the fastest rising stars we've got coming in here, Mr. Terry Gibbs. So don't go away. Hang on to your seats and forget about going to the refrigerator, because there's not going to be a dull moment in this one.
This is going to be one of the wildest scenes in Portland wrestling history. We can guarantee you that. We've got an army out there.
Oh, good news. Don Owens just handed us a note. Okay, all you kids out there, now pay attention. We're only going to say this once or twice during the program. I mean, no need for you to call in, because if you listen now, we'll explain it to you very amicably. This coming Saturday night, October the 16th, is going to be Kids Night. All children that come with a paid adult will be admitted free. You got to come in with a paid adult, you kids. You got to have somebody to pay for an adult ticket, and then you can bring your buddies in with you. We want to fill it up for this coming Saturday night. It's the first day of hunting season. Looks like Pardee's already got a 30-06 loaded.
Oh, yeah. A six-man tag team. Have you ever seen one of these?
Have I ever seen one of these?
You've been in one of...
I've seen enough of these to make me want to stay out of them for the rest of my life.
What's the limit on tag teams?
Well, I've seen Don Owens has put on some 8-man, 4-men on the side here, yeah. The real cute ones, though, you'd love those, Don. We'll get you booked in one as a Battle Royal. They're really cute.
Oh, I can wait. Well,
coming up in the near future, we're going to be over in Seaside on October the 18th. Big tag match over in Seaside. The midgets are also going to be on that card, you folks over in Seaside. Going to be at the Convention Center, Pendleton, at the Armory on October the 24th. Going to have the midgets on that card also. And for you people over in Camas that have been asking, Camas, Washington, the class annual over there, we're going to do a benefit match for Camas High School on Monday, October the 25th, 8 p.m. The midgets will be there, too. So pay attention to KPTV throughout the remainder of the show, folks. You'll be probably hearing about your town. Going to be down in McMinnville also at the Armory, October 31st. Midget's going to be on that card, too.
Steve Pardee has the upper hand and arm on the general of the Army there, Rip Oliver.
Boy, I've seen a lot of armies go through here. I think Rose inseminated the original First Army. It was Jesse Ventura, he and Bull Ramus. Boy, they went through a lot of people. Busted up a lot of folks. And it's come down to Oliver's the new general. He's had a falling out with Rose, from what I understand. Now you got Oliver, the Sheikh Abdullah, and the Assassin. Oh, boy. It never ceases to amaze me where we find these people, but, boy, they come out of the woodwork. And I don't want to kid anybody. Abdullah, the Assassin, and Rip Oliver are great wrestlers. Look at this. There's a leg takedown. Going for a headlock. He takes it out away from him. Pardee pulls the head out and comes up with a laying hammerlock. Incidentally, Red Bastien is around here tonight. Red Bastien's one of the legends in our business. He was up here talking to some of the folks tonight. He's up here visiting from San Francisco. Steve Pardee is one of Red's proteges. And now I know where I saw that move before. That's one of Red's old moves. Look out. Hacksaw right on the shoulder. There's a sit down on the arm. Hacksaw is one of the few individuals that come into business in many years that really enjoys this business.
He loves it.
To me, it was a complete, unadulterated job. I had to make money, be on top, try to get the winner's purse. Hack enjoys it. He enjoys making money. He enjoys beating up on people.
Administering pain.
You got it, Donald. Standing top wrist lock. Oliver stands up with it to try to relieve some of the pressure. Only way you can take the pressure off is to stand straight up or lay straight down. Plus pull a guy's hair. He took him off by the hair. Tags the Sheik. That's right into
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Hacksaw tags out. He tags out. Got some beef in the ring now. Look what
Here comes
Gibbs
Gibbs.
is. On the arm. The Sheik in a lot of pain. Gibbs goes immediately. See that arm hammer, locks it, and into the turnbuckle.
Oh!
Oh! Brian Mayer back onto the arm with a knee.
Now it's the Sheik that you said throws the fire.
From what all reports I've heard, he does throw fire. Catching him is another thing. Where he gets it, I don't know.
Well, I don't want to be wearing a blazer here tonight, Dutch.
I don't even want to be around him if he does it. You got to watch his Sheik. He's a very clever wrestler. He's not going to fight you. If he's got that arm hurt, he's not going to fight you. He's going to roll around with it a lot and try to take some of that impact, some of that pressure off of some of those blows he's received. Look at there. What'd I tell you?
Yeah. Here comes the assassin.
Party went to school on Hacksaw and Andre the Assassin when he came in. In comes the Hacksaw, jerks on that arm.
The count is on. Well, maybe that's what he meant by army. They're doing a job on it.
What a takedown. Look at it.
Look at it. Oh, he loves it. The man enjoying his work.
He won't be enjoying it too much if the assassin comes up and stomps him in the mush. Never, never, never let your guard down in this business. When you do, you're going to get hurt. You got to keep an eye on your opponent no matter how badly you may think you have him hurt. The assassin appears to be reaching over top of Luke Brown. Pardee caught him. Hack's got that arm locked in.
Now you're starting your fall bookings for Washington, Oregon school system to help raise money for the school's various clubs, organizations. Now listen, you can call this number.
Oh my goodness!
And he just did a number right there.
Oh, he got a forearm right across the face. Man, that'll take the vertebrae. Oh boy. Here comes a knee, a double knee in the corner by Oliver and the Sheik. They're working him over good now. I told you, you can't take your eyes off these guys for a second. You let your guard down, they're going to cripple you.
Tension's getting a little fierce here now, Dutch.
Excuse me, Don, I didn't mean to step on you there. Fans are getting excited, and so am I.
I'm going to get this phone number out here pretty soon. But I think they're ringing some bells out there right now.
Did you hear that shot Oliver just landed to the armpit of Sawyer? He's got Sawyer hot. Hack's hot. There's a forearm by the Hacksaw. There's another forearm by Oliver from behind. There's an atomic drop. Look out. Look out. Over the top rope and down on the floor.
That's right smack on the concrete, friends.
Most of the areas in the United States, that's a disqualification when you throw a man over the top rope. However, in the Pacific Northwest, we raise men out here for wrestlers. If they can't take a bump over the top rope, they shouldn't be in the business.
Well,
I realize it looks cruel, but it'll separate the men from the boys. Right hand, right under the jaw, Sawyer. A left-handed assassin. Worst thing in the world to contend with a left-hand wrestler. Right hand. Ryan Mayer. He's got that chin hooked in. Sometimes if I fade out, folks, you'll have to forgive me. I'm using a handheld mic, and this is only my third week of doing this. And if I make some mistakes, you can't understand me sometimes. Bear with me until I get this process of trying to become a color man with you, Don, down to a science.
I'll tell you, partner, we're in this together. Just like I'm still trying to get this phone number out. It's area code 206-686-3085. You can talk to Dutch Savage about who you'd like to help out in your school this fall. There, I got that in there.
Yes, that goes for any school system, any college system, any club or organization in Oregon, Washington, Northern California, Idaho, British Columbia that like to have big-time professional wrestling.
Oh, look at that.
Come to your town or city. Look out, there's a sit-out. That was a Luthez. He jumped in. That was a Luthez drop. In comes Terry Gibbs. Right hand, right hand. Oh, Gibbs is hot. Oh,
Look at this.
Woo. Gibbs tries for a pin. One, two. He kicks out. Assassin kicked out. Gibbs arm whipping him in again. There it is. The abdominal stretch. He's got the stretch hooked in real well. Off the top rope, drops the Assassin. What's this? What's this? Look out. Double clothesline. 1, 2. First fall.
That's it.
That's it. First fall is over. First fall goes to the team of Oliver, the Sheik, and the Assassin.
First fall went to the Army.
That was a clever move. We'll be talking to you folks very shortly here, Don. Who are we going to be hearing from now, Don?
Let's talk about Marv Tonkin Ford.
Forest Grove at the high school gym. Rowdy Piper is going to be there at Forest Grove. Monday night, we're over in Yakima, Washington, but the big one, Piper against Playboy Buddy Rose. This may be the last opportunity that you'll have to see Rowdy Piper come out to this coast in quite a long time. Also, Buddy Rose. They're doing real well back east. It's maybe the last opportunity. This Tuesday night, Piper against Rose. Wednesday night, Seattle, Salem at the Grand Theater. Thursday night, Friday night, a championship rematch, tag team style in Eugene. Saturday night, Portland. The following Sunday, Findlay. Also, we've just been informed that Paul Ellering has issued a challenge to any wrestler that's in the building tonight in the Pacific Northwest to face him this coming Saturday night. It's going to be interesting to see who picks up the challenge. Ellering's a big man. We want to thank KPTV for the many years of service he's given to you folks. We want to thank him for the likes of a man like Frank Bonema, who passed away recently. He'll remain in our memories for a long time, folks. My wife Willa loved him. She'd like to send her condolences along with all of our friends from Orchards. Frank was a great man. We will be talking about him for a long, long time to come. Frank's not dead in our minds and hearts, folks. And God bless his family. Thanks. Tom Peterson coming right up. Don't go away.
Okay. We told you it's going to be a wild one tonight. Look at this, starting already. Got the Assassin with Terry Gibbs right out there. This is part of a six-man tag team featuring Oliver's Army. And the Assassin is one part of that army. The gentleman on your screen right now to the right in the dark suit is Dave Collins, Portland radio talk show favorite.
I didn't realize Dave was that ugly.
Yeah, isn't that something? Hey, the guy next to him, we lost him. The guy next to him, his name is Bill Driver. He was a stuntman for all the James Bond movies up to the last one. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah, super. Dave Collins and I have gone, we've had some debates on his radio program. He's always plugged wrestling. He's a wrestling aficionado. He's a great fan, and I appreciate it. But boy, he's really ugly, isn't he?
He's a verbal wrestler.
Oh, he'll tell all of his fans about me tomorrow.
Yeah.
I had my back turned down. I don't know how Oliver took Gibbs down. I was looking at some paperwork with you, but
I was very
quite upset.
He did it very gracefully, Dutch, if you can believe that.
Oh, boy. Gibbs is trying to fight out of that. He's got a hold of... Well, he let go. Now he's going to try to power out with a wrist lock, get that headlock off him. He's got his head
He's doing
out.
it. He's doing it. Look at that.
Yeah, but Oliver's close. He can tag out.
Uh-oh.
Look out.
The Army just turned into an Air Force. This is the Sheik. And you can see what kind of a Sheik he is. An oil Sheik.
That's enough to make you hot. Just the mere mention of oil, all the trouble we had getting gasoline here from those countries a few years back. This guy comes in with oil on his trunks. I'd like to give him some oil. Our director, Larry Neat, says that's an oil slick.
Yeah. Start at the bottom and work your way up there.
This is some fast and furious action, fans, but wait till Tuesday night when Rose comes in here and Piper flies all the way in from Atlanta, Georgia to meet him. The sparks are going to fly, and this building will not hold the crowd, so get down here.
Who needs the NFL when you got this kind of stuff? Oh, look at that. Look at that. What kind of a hold is that? It looks like it's almost paralyzing.
He just got those two supers, the bones that are up the top of your neck. When you see a skull in biology class or whatever, you see a skull, those neck bones that stick out, looks like Frankenstein, those two supers up, well, I don't know what they call them.
Bones.
Anyway, you lock those. Yeah, bones,
yeah.
Right. You lock those and you can't move your head. He got your head hooked where you can't turn it left or right. Now, if you try to sit out, he moves that elbow down underneath your chin. And he catches your chin, you end up cutting off your wings.
Look at this, look at this. He's going out.
Yeah.
He's going out.
The difference between professional and amateur wrestling, Don, there are no punishing holes in amateur wrestling. When you step into the professional ring, first thing you're taught is how to hurt people and hold on to them and not let them go. There's Gibbs trying to power out, trying to go for a top wrist lock from the inside. The assassin, he's got his hand locked in there. He should be able to get out of this.
Look the power.
There's an elbow to the stomach.
No.
There's a tackle. Assassin. Oh, an elbow right to the. Oh. There's a try for a pin. Gibbs kicks out. Boy, this Gibbs take a lot of abuse. Oliver's in. He was tagged in legally. Gibbs didn't see him. Oliver doing what he does best, creating mayhem. Right hand. You fans out there that wonder about Rip Oliver, take a good close look at him when he's working in the ring. That's his job, folks, keeping his body in perfect physical condition and tuned like a well-oiled machine. He's a very well-developed man. He's not a muscle-head or a muscle-bound type individual. He's just in fantastic condition. That's why he's been around so long.
Look at the intensity right there.
Gibbs trying to get over that corner for the tag. Stretch, 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 you guys.
Can't quite make it. Gibbs has taken a tremendous amount of punishment here.
Got the trunks. Referee's going to have to break it up. There's a try for a suplex. He didn't make it.
He may get him
Gibbs
close
is
enough.
going for a suplex. Oh.
Who's going to get up first? Boy, they're both out of it.
Yeah, Terry took some of that, the brunt of that blow. Terry looking around, where am I? Oliver doesn't even know where he is.
Yeah, neither one of them are close enough for a tag. Oh, here comes a tag.
Oliver just did a complete one. He doesn't even know where he's at.
No. There we go.
There's a tag. In comes Abdullah. Gibbs getting on his bicycle. Abdullah trying to catch him.
There we go. Uh-oh. Look at that.
From close range. Another one. Another one. He caught him with the knee. Another one.
He's taking them all on.
He may drop kick the referee before this is over. He threw 4 drop kicks in succession from 18 inches away from the man.
Oh, he loved it. Turnbuckle time.
Sawyer fighting mad. He's got the
yeah.
Here comes Steve Pardee. He's fresh. Good move, Hacksaw.
He felt that one back to Turan. Oh, look at that.
Wham! Right into that top turnbuckle.
Steve Pardee and Abdullah. Oh.
There's a knee.
That could be it.
No, Oliver's too close. You can't make mistakes with Rip Oliver. There's a boot to the gut.
Oh!
Great shot by Pardee. All of his weight on that one. 1, 2. Assassin kicks out.
Hey, that assassin's a tough guy.
Well, he's got to be to take that ball.
Oh, yeah.
There's a try for the pin, too. He kicks out again. He's going to give Gibbs part of him.
Right then.
Gibbs just stood him up and kicked him straight on. Oh, there's a right-hand shot to the gut. Or solar plexus. Should be more academic if I said solar.
Yeah.
Hacksaw is up, out. There's an elbow. Oh, my goodness.
I think the Marines just landed, Dutch.
Oliver comes in and saves the day for the troops. Oh, look at Brown. Look at Brown. Brown's hot. He made us qualifying. Oh. Brown is hot. Boy, that assassin can take some punishment.
Look at this. Look at this.
Hacksaw did a backflip. There's an atomic drop. Assassin says, what am I doing? And there's a stretch. Gibbs has a stretch on him. Gibbs turned the table on him. 1, 2.
Look at that. Look at that.
Woo! Gary Gibbs turned the tables on the assassin and Oliver. He double-crossed them. We're even, folks.
Landed on his own man. Landed on part of his own army. Oh, mercy. We're going to be back with more of this right after this timeout.
Assassin here has a bloody mouth. I think you bit off more than you can chew. Looks like you were double-crossed on that one.
Let's say, Savage, everyone slips up every once in a while. The man's got a busted mouth, but believe me, just like I told you last week, every time you turn on the tube, you're going to be looking at Rip Oliver's Hour and Rip Oliver's Army, baby. Split mouth, that ain't going to slow us down. There ain't a man out here going to slow us down. The competition's getting greater and greater here in the Northwest, better than it ever has, and the Army loves to see these new men coming in. When they come in and go against someone like us, we put them right back out, right where they belong. Tell them about it, brother.
That's right, baby. Let me tell you something. I may have a bloody mouth, baby, but we're like TNT. We're dynamite, brother. We keep fighting back, and that's what we're going to do, because we're an army here, baby. We're going to finish up with all these guys. My mouth may be bleeding, man, but you're going to pay twice the dues for that. You know something, Savage? And you know this to be a fact, but the two greatest drives in the world, as I've told you peasants before, are power and money. And if you've got money, you got power. And look at this threesome here. You got the general. Hey, we got the money, we got the power. And what we like to do in that ring is hear bones break. That's right. We like to hear the sound of breaking bones. And I like the goose and ooze of blood coming out of our opponent's head. And believe me, this threesome can get that job done.
Savage, you can call it anything you want to. Army, whatever, brother, but it's just like family. Us three right here, we stick together just like sugar sticks on that sweet honey, baby.
Yeah, that's right, baby.
Well, we're going to be returning right back to the ring here. I think Rip Oliver and his constituents said it all. Don, what do you think?
I don't think there is anything left to say, Dutch. Very interesting interview. Very interesting interview. You know, Paul Ellering, the man who has muscles in places where most of us don't even have places, has issued that challenge for next Saturday night. Any wrestler in the Northwest, he wants to take him on next Saturday night. Now, not only that, but next Saturday night, all kids are free when accompanied by a paid adult. That's next Saturday night, October 16th. So write that one down, mark it down, plan to be out here for that one. We don't know who Paul Ellering's going to end up with, because his challenge is out for any wrestler in the Pacific Northwest.
We're waiting for the participants to come out here to the ring for the third and deciding fall of this TV main event. We told you it was going to be quite hectic and quite interesting, and you've seen for yourself. There's been one whale of a bout. Don't forget, you people in Seaside will see on the 18th, midgets are going to be there. Pendleton on the 24th, midgets are going to be there. Camas on the 25th, midgets. 31st, McMinnville, the midgets are going to be there. We're going to be going up to Montesano, Washington on November the 7th and see Jack Rottles and his crew up there. Also, you people that tune in on KPTV on the cable up in Kodiak, Alaska, Keep your cards and letters coming down there. They'd certainly appreciate to hear from you. I understand they're on a delay basis up there. I don't know the name of the station up there, but I understand it reaches there sometimes when it's not snowing.
When the wind is right, Dutch. Well, here we go again. Six-man tag team. The Army versus the Marines, I think.
They're trying to pull an old stunt on there. That Abdul's not supposed to be in there. The assassin got the one that got double-crossed. There, Brown caught it. National Wrestling Association official Luke Brown has his job cut out for him tonight. It's nothing nicer than officiating a six-man tag match when you're trying to watch six bodies at once and keep order in a ring.
Okay, we got Terry Gibbs in there, and he's being worked on by a couple of guys now. There's the... Oh, look at that! Well,
Assassin tried the old barn door stunt. Oliver held Gibbs, and the Assassin tried to hit the ropes, and Gibbs broke free, and the Assassin landed a knee right in the middle.
Isn't this where we came in? We're picking up where we left off.
I'm sorry I'm laughing about this. I've had that done to me on several occasions. You can't see it coming. You got two big bodies in front of you, and the referee's trying to stop the guy, and boom, he's there.
Well, it gave us a little break in the action there. Terry Gibbs, the Assassin. That's one of Gibbs' favorite holds right there, isn't it?
Yeah. He's got that side headlock and got that wrist turned in against his ear. Yeah, that's what it does to you.
Yeah.
Cuts off the circulation.
Where am I?
Front face lock, tags Hacksaw. Fresh blood in. Hack comes in with a kick. Now, Hack, you know that's not legal.
Well, he's working with a smile on his face.
I've seen him when he hasn't been so happy, when they've cut him up really bad. Sawyer just said something really eloquent to Rip Oliver. Did you hear that?
I don't think you'll find that in your Funkin' Wagnall.
There's the Assassin trying for a roll-up pin.
Oh, he almost got it.
Must have him by the tights. I couldn't see from here. Referee Luke Brown rolls him back over. Assassin's giving, or Oliver's giving Brown some static.
Oh, we've got action all around the ring.
Yeah, Luke also got baptized Friday night, too. I was there. Look at the Assassin's mask. It's halfway off of him.
Yeah. Uh-oh. It looked like it may be coming the rest of the way off.
Sawyer's got his mask half turned around. I don't imagine that Assassin can see too well right now. That mask is turned. Can you see it? About halfway around.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. See? Uh-oh.
Hack, you're not allowed to do that, Hack.
He's going to get them all.
Oh, he is feeling his oats tonight.
Oh, yeah. The adrenaline is flowing.
There's a boot by Steve Pardee. Hack retreats and gone. That's the Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion just stepping out of the ring, shaking his hand. Hacksaw Sawyer. Another man is his partner, Terry Gibbs, the man in the center of the ring. The red trunks is Steve Pardee, in case you're just joining us, and the Assassin in the mask and the black outfit. In the other corner is Sheikh Abdullah Hussein with oil on the back of his breeches. And the Ripper, Rip Oliver, in the maroon trunks. Assassin trying to weasel his way over to get a tag.
I think he has oil in his
Steve
hair,
grabs
too.
his arm. What's that, Donald?
I think he has oil in his hair, too.
Do I detect a note of facetiousness there, Donald?
No,
You're right.
That was a great move.
Hacksaw, you ornery little twerp. He's going to tell him the devil made him do it.
Just don't tell him that I made him do it.
Oh, that's the wrong move. You never run a man to a corner when he's got you in a headlocker. That's what happens. Look at Hacksaw.
Oh, he's really up for this one. He's really up for this one. Look at that.
Oh, now here we go. We're going to have a little bit of verbal disagreement. For you people out there that don't think men in small in stature can make it in professional sports, you take a good look at Hacksaw Sawyer. One of the smallest heavyweights we've ever had in the Pacific Northwest, and by far one of the most exciting wrestlers to come along here since the great Jimmy Snuka vacated and went back to New York City about 6 years ago. Big things for Hack. He's a humble little guy, but boy, is he full of vinegar. I want to tell you. Never a dull moment when Hacksaw's around.
We've got a lot of exciting young wrestlers coming up now.
I know, it really makes me feel old. You know how you can tell when you're getting old, Don?
How's that?
That's when you got the answers to all the questions and nobody asks you. The Assassin's trying to make it back to his corner. Terry's trying to get over to the Hacker. Terry makes the tag. Here comes Hacksaw. No, he didn't make it. Assassin's in big trouble now. He's got a knee. Oh, he's got that mask all crisscrossed.
I think they're going to take that mask off yet.
That drop kick, will you look at that?
Look at that. He's going
that
out.
Young man has a 39-inch vertical leap. That Assassin's 6'1", and he hit him right in the chops. He's going to suplex him in. What's going? The Assassin's got him hooked. Look out! Look out! Look out!
Little trunk action there.
Oh! Sawyer tried to suplex him in the ring. The Assassin blocked it, and Oliver gave him a hand. Sawyer got a shot in the rib cage. He's trying to make the tag. He didn't make it.
Oh!
Oh! I told you that Oliver's a mean customer. There is no time in the ring at all when you can count Rip Oliver down and out, because he'll come back and cripple you.
Oh, look at that. He's, right on his... He landed on part of...
Right on the back of his head.
Yeah.
That's 12 inches of concrete down there, folks. It comes up to meet you.
Very hard. Comes up to meet you very hard.
That really stuns you. I know you're playing around your living room, you fall on your living room floor with a rug on it and you hit the back of your head. You know how that stuns you.
Right.
He hit the concrete. No wonder he's not bleeding. Oliver goes around referee Luke Brown. Double chins him. He's got Sawyer all hooked up in the ropes, putting up boots to him. In comes Terry Gibbs. Brown's got to put Gibbs out. Look out. Look out. Abdullah's going to drop a knee. Oh! He stomped him right in the chest. Those other guys that get out of the ring, they've got to get out of the ring so the referee can turn around, get back in their corners.
Well,
you see, Don, that's how these guys use the referee. They know that he has to make those guys get out as well as make them get out. When he makes those guys get out, he turns his back, then the damage is done.
Right, it was done. It was
That's
done.
why when these guys clear the ring, they should stay out of there so the referee can pay attention to what's going on. It's not the referee's fault. There's an elbow. That was coming right at you. You saw this. No sense even describing that. Terry Gibbs comes in. Good move on Gibbs' part. Save his partner.
Right into the turnbuckle.
In the corner, right. Again.
I don't think Sawyer even knows where he is right now.
Well, he's having a hard time navigating, I can tell you that. He's had the starch knocked out of him.
He's out of it.
Oliver going for a reverse chin lock across the knee. Listen to the people.
Pardee is cheering the crowd on there.
Just like any other sport, once you hear them, you know they're on your side. You try a little bit harder, and that's just what they're doing. They're trying to help out their favorite.
Look at the strength. Look at the strength of Sawyer right there.
Look at this. Look at that young man. He powered out of that. Oh, knee in it, but he got out of it. Unbelievable. Oh.
I'll tell you that.
Oliver's got Hack in a bunch of trouble. I don't like this. There's a forearm to the chest. There's a reverse on the whip. Oliver takes a bad bump into the far turnbuckle. They're both down. Sawyer trying to gain his senses and trying to get to his corner. Oliver tags the Sheik.
Sawyer trying to make the tag and can't. Oh, I'll tell you, that young man has to be in a lot of pain right now. Oh. Well, he's not among friends right there. Look at Oliver. He's reaching back there. Yeah. He's got a hold of the trunks.
He knows what he's doing. He's got his face towards us with his back.
He's got a hold of
Sawyer and got to hold him by the tights.
Yeah.
Can Brown see that?
Yep.
One lady tried to get in the action. One of the ladies here at ring. Look at this. Upside down. Out of the ring.
Boy, he came down hard on his arm out there that time. Oh, yeah.
Gives him Pardee. Oh, bad move. They should have taken him around the other side of the ring and tried to get him in the ring. Hack jumped up there half on his own hook. Don't even know where he is. Oh, look at this.
Oh. How much more can he take?
I don't know. They're working him over good now.
Oh, he's in a lot of pain.
I tell you, when you're in a six-man tag, you've got two other guys to contend with, plus the guy you're wrestling. And it goes both ways. Brown throws the Sheik off. The Sheik is protesting. Give him a dirty look. Off the second rope. That's perfectly legal. You get in there before the count.
Oh, look at this. Airborne.
There's a backbreaker across the knee. That should do it. One, two.
No.
Sawyer kicks out.
It would have done it for a lot of them.
Oh. Phenomenal, the strength of that little man.
I don't know where he's drawing from that, but... Oh, I'll tell you, that guy's got...
Look at this. Boy, they're using every trick they can on that young man. Sheik trying for a pin. 1, 2.
Oh.
He kicked out again, Don.
That guy's got more desire and intensity than...
Look at this.
Look at it.
He made the tag.
He did it.
Here comes Pardee, and he is red hot.
Yeah.
Here's Oliver the boot. Watch out.
Oh!
Boom.
A head-on collision.
Oh.
Look at this.
Oh, look at it. He turned him all the way over. Heavy right hand to the stomach.
Well, you can hear that clear up here, Dutch.
You gotta keep on him, Pardee. You gotta keep on him. There's a backdrop. Oh, he runs right in the pit of his back. Oliver in the ring to break it up.
That was a good move by the referee.
Brown's not taking any stuff up anymore.
No.
All right, I gotta hold this mic up. I know I'm losing some of the audio. Can't help it, folks.
It gets so exciting, Dutch, that...
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I hope the turnbuckle maintenance man is in the building someplace.
Oh, turn around on a head stomp. Now we got the Sheik in trouble. Hacksaw still hurting over there, as you can notice in his corner. There's a shoulder block by Pardee. Right to the solar plexus. There's an arm deal. We got 4 minutes remaining in this bout. Uh-oh, there's a tag by Oliver. Pardee didn't see it. Look out. Oliver tried for a quick slam there. He missed it. All right, picks him up anyway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is going to be a shoulder breaker. Straight down on that shoulder. And 2, 3. This bout is all over. This bout is over. Oliver snatched Pardee. He tried to get him when he first came in, and he snatched him, and he missed it. So Oliver went back, picked him up on a shoulder breaking, brought him down across that knee, his shoulder, with all 230 pounds of him. That's it. If he hadn't got a dislocated shoulder, he's extremely fortunate. So the winners of the main event, TV main event, Rip Oliver The assassin.
Well, I tell you, we saw one there. They saw one there. You know, that's a lot of action, a lot of pain. And I tell you, he's not even up yet. Pardee is really in.
He's shaking the cobwebs out. I hope his shoulder's all right.
Oh man!
You have to understand now. This was a lot of action tonight. Can you imagine Tuesday night, Playboy Buddy Rose
and Mr. Piper,
Roddy Piper?
Oh mercy!
It'll be one of the best matches of this decade. I guarantee you. They're going to a lot of expense, both of them, to try to prove who's the best in the West. They've already tried to prove who's the best in the East. They're coming back here to do it for us one more time.
Oh, that one next Saturday night's not going to be too shabby. Yeah. Between Ellering and his whoever he ends up challenging.
Right. I don't know who he's going to take on. He issued a challenge. Anybody that wants to take him on, Mr. Ellering did.
Okay.
Right now, folks, I think we just got the word, didn't we, Donald?
We're going to be right back after this word for Tom Peterson.
Tom Peterson. Pay attention to your papers this coming week because Paul Ellering has issued a challenge to any wrestler in the Northwest that'll face him for this coming Saturday night's Kids Night here at the arena. Also, from what I understand, you two gentlemen are on contract. Hacksaw and Terry Gibbs are on contract for any tag team, whether it be Oliver and the Assassin, Oliver Abdullah, Oliver and Ellering, anyone that'll face you this coming Saturday night.
Yes, that's right. Me and Terry will take on any two-comers. And my friend Steve, he said he'd like to try this precious Paul Ellering. He was impressive. He's got an impressive-looking body. I've heard of him all over the country. He is a top competitor. I've read of him in magazines. Steve said he'd like to take him on next Saturday if that could be possible. Me and Terry will take on any two, whether it be Rip Oliver, Mike Miller, Rip Oliver the Assassin, the Sheik. You can go on Tiny Anderson, Buddy Rose, any two, me and Terry will take on.
Well, you know, first of all, I'd like to say just one thing. Steve went out there with us tonight and he gave 100%. And Steve is a competitor, and that's exactly what wrestling is all about. Just like Hack said, we will take on any two. And anytime Steve wants to be a partner with us, it's fine with me and it's fine with Hack. Here's three guys right here that are ready to wrestle anybody in the area right now today.
Steve, I understand you're going to take on Paul Ellering. I hope you're not biting off more than you can chew this coming Saturday night.
Dutch, that ain't true at all. You know, I seen Paul Ellering coming out here blabbing his mouth. We'll see if you can back up what you say, because I'll take up that challenge any day you want. That's right.
Well, that's about it, gentlemen. Thank you very much for the comments on the matches that are coming up this Saturday night. Don, we're going to have a big one. Ellering against Steve Pardee this coming Saturday night. Kids Night Tuesday night. Rose against Rowdy Piper. I'm going to be here. What about you, Don?
Hey, I'm going to be here. You bet. Well, I wouldn't miss that one. Thanks so much, Dutch. Thanks for joining us tonight at Portland Sports Arena. This has been a wild one. We'll be right back here next Saturday night, too. Portland Wrestling from Portland Sports Arena has been brought to you by Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one. And by Tom Peterson's at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Directed by Larry Neat.
Stay tuned next for Kung Fu.